Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the 2023 Blue Gold Basketball Draft. Before we get started, though, Mr. Spears here, and he'd love to say something to us.
Oh, man, I can't believe it. Draft day. I'm going to actually make a team. I got my draft party stuff going. And
I got some news for you. I don't think it's gonna work out.
You're saying I'm cut?
Sorry, buddy.
6 times.
Okay, now that we're ready to go here, sorry about that, everybody. Welcome to the 2023 draft for the Blue Gold game. I'm going to start as the blue team, and like I said, you're going to know how serious I am about this game with my first pick, Mr. Haskell, and the fact that I really want to beat you. With the first pick, the blue team selects Coach Shank.
Okay, the gold team is going to go for the first pick. I am taking Mr. Shoemaker. And for my second pick, I am going to take Mrs. Brennan.
Okay, the blue team now will select with their second pick Coach Marconi. Okay, with the blue team's next pick, I select Coach Surza.
And with my next pick from the high school, I am taking Mr. Matthew Harris.
That's an interesting pick.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And with my next pick, I am taking wrestler extraordinaire, keep it happy, Mr. Joe Grace.
I like your team.
I don't like yours.
No. I think your team is my best weapon. With my next pick, from the elementary school, Mrs. Woodward. And then also from the elementary school, Mrs. Clinch.
Gold team is up. Gold team is going to select from the math department, sports enthusiast, Mrs. Jill Haskins. And I will also take from the law enforcement agency, Mr. Holden Heineman.
Nice picks. The blue team.
I know that.
Okay. You're humble, too. You're very humble. With my next pick, the blue team selects, I can't believe I waited this long for this, Mr. Riddock. And with my... What are you talking about? Oh, okay. With my next pick, I'm going to select from the elementary school, Mrs. Enser.
The gold team, keeping in the administrative form, I will take Mr. Hirsch. And I will also take, staying with the administrative, I will take Mr. Scott Rudnicki.
Do you realize you've selected Mr. Hirsch and Mr. Grace on the same team?
I do.
Do you realize that they're wrestlers?
If there's a fight, yes. If there's a fight, this is a done deal.
Okay. Well, hopefully there's no fighting involved. With my next pick, I can't believe he's still there. I can't believe he's still available. My next pick is Mr. Putnam. What do you have to say about that?
I didn't see the name there.
We overlooked it. That's a good pick. All right. With my next pick after that, let's see here. I would like... Mr. Masters. do you think of that?
That's a good call.
Thanks.
Character counts.
We're gonna have, we need some motivational speaking.
Character counts.
Absolutely.
I am going to take, with my next pick, I'm going to take a recent graduate, now employee, Mr. Tyler Pittner. And from the basketball program, I will be selecting teacher athlete Bridget Jennings.
Okay. Well, if you're taking Mr. Pittner, I'm gonna take Mr. Tatlow.
Fair enough.
And then I'll also follow that with Mrs. Wright from the elementary school because I know she's a basketball player.
And I actually received a request to keep this person on the other side who wanted to guard Mrs. Wright, and that is Miss Sarah Wright.
That's a great pick. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sarah Wright is a state champion.
I believe Sarah
I
Wright is
think
a
she
state
was.
champion.
I
I think you were the coach.
I think I was. That doesn't bode well for you.
No, I'm not gonna argue that.
Hey, there you go.
And I will take from that same state champion trip, I'm gonna take Miss Jen Bloom.
That kind of counters. Well, no, it doesn't because Sarah, you got 2 state champions. That's not fair. So I need to come back with something special here. Let's see. Who am I going to choose? The list is getting smaller. I'm going to choose Mrs. Howard from the business office.
That's a good call.
Thank you. Thank you.
Athletic family.
And she's tough.
She's tough.
I think that, but I have another pick as well. I believe.
Staying with that. Oh, you do. You're right.
I do. I'm
Sorry.
trying to cheat already, but that's okay. All right. With my next pick, I am going to choose. I don't know if people know this one. This one right here. But maybe. Mr. Beal. Mr. Keyshawn Beal.
With my next pick, I'm going to take from the elementary school from a basketball family, Mrs. Bigham, and also from an athletic background, I'm going to take from Inside Out Schools, Mr. Casey Kaz.
Okay. And with my final pick, I'm going to select Mrs. Dombrowski from the elementary school.
And with my final pick, I'm going to take Mr. Stupp from the high school. And albeit a little skewed, and I think I'm favored by quite a bit, I think that's a wrap.
Well, let's just make sure we have the right numbers here. You got.
I have 15 on the roster plus the coach.
And I have. Oh no.
I'm at 15.
No, I have 14.
Mr. Spear, Coach Spear, Coach Spear.